15 seconds or so. Okay, so last time we chatted, we did Christmas. We showed off our Christmas loot, and I had a bunch of food loot that I wanted to show off too, but it was in the kitchen. I was too lazy to go get it. So I have it now. So I'm going to show you my Christmas food loot. And then I also just got some packages on the doorstop, like literally as I was preparing to come with my food. So I thought I could open those and then we could taste some snacks. Sound good?
Yes.
That'll give extra
You are a
digestion time.
little laggy on my end, just FYI.
Oh, just like in real life? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the nature of my internet. We do what we can with what we've got. Okay.
Sure.
So probably the most exciting one is this fine apple butter that wasn't labeled, but I've labeled it, and everything's going to show up backwards, I guess, on my camera because I get confused if I do it the other way. So people can figure that out. Anyway, so my friend made apple butter, which was pretty exciting, and mailed it to me, and it's delicious.
Is it delicious?
Yeah, this one I did open. It was the only one that I like couldn't not open yet. It's cinnamony and delicious. It was made with honey crisps, and anyway,
Oh, nice.
it's pretty good. So yeah, that was exciting. I was excited for that. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff from Andrew's parents, like just a
Mm-hmm.
random collection. I got this seedless blackberry preserves. This was probably the most random to me of all of
Excellent.
them. But I guess we had some soda bread today, so that would have been really convenient if I'd had it opened. I'll probably eat it actually for like snack later. I'm a tea person. Got some
This with a
tea.
spoon.
You know,
Nice.
probably not with a spoon, although with the apple butter, I definitely ate it with a spoon. Yeah, so we got some Irish breakfast tea English. And yeah, I don't know. We've been to London, so she was excited about the tin. And you can
Excellent.
totally save your change and make it a piggy bank or like a bank. I
Yeah.
won't, but it could be done. Um, in the tea category, also some peach and passion fruit. I have never had
Mm,
this
yum.
tea vibe, so we'll see how that is. Honestly, like, how do you feel about like fruit flavored snacks and like teas?
Uh, I'm really hit and miss. I do have one of my favorite teas I have is a loose leaf white cherry tea. So I
Hmm.
obviously don't hate them and I'll drink them. I mean, they're fine, but sometimes the flavor is a lot more like scented
That
and less in the tea. And sometimes it's kind of like also fakey tasting if it is really strong. So I have mixed opinions.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, I enjoy smelling teas like this, but
Yeah.
not always tasting them. Like, I think that's why I didn't like tea for a long time because these are always the kinds of teas. Well, I haven't tried this one specifically. This one might be fine. But like
Sure.
when we were growing up, like these were the kinds of teas we had at home and you'd smell them and they smell amazing and then you drink them and they don't taste like anything really. So, I think
You're
that's
like,
why I
oh, it's
prefer.
tea.
Yeah, or sometimes not even, it just feels like or it tastes like water. I don't know. Anyway, so
Mm,
we'll see how that one is. But like black teas and green
I love
teas,
passion fruit.
yeah. Well, it should smell really good. Usually, what I do is I'll just give them to Andrew to drink if I don't like it. So, what a trooper he is. Okay, I think we've left the. Oh no, we haven't left the beverage section yet. Beverages also. This one, like I could smell this before I opened it. It's like French
Ooh.
toast hot chocolate. It
Is that just
honestly,
hot chocolate with cinnamon? Is there also vanilla, I guess?
it smells like Swiss
Too
Miss.
much?
It smells like Swiss Miss.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
like in a
But
good
it's
way.
vegan.
Yeah, but it's vegan, which is the bonus. So this one is,
Yeah.
you know, it's just cocoa powder. Oh, it does say it has ground cinnamon in there. So anyway, I'm excited to try this one. I'll probably do this and some soda bread and some jam later. That'll be delicious. Um,
Um,
yeah, so that was a win. And then, I haven't had this actually. I just have seen it a whole bunch of times. Have you had it? the Biscoff
So
cookie
good,
butter.
Tammy.
I know.
It's
This is like a
so
spoon.
good.
Like
You know
what?
what you really need to eat those on is like a Biscoff cookie. Like that is the only thing worth eating it on. Otherwise, just eat it on a spoon.
I was just gonna use a spoon, honestly. I think I'm just gonna keep it at my desk. Maybe that's a really bad idea, actually. But
I
it's
don't buy it because I would
because it's
just.
horrible. It's like cookies and oil
It's just
and
cookies
sugar.
mushed, yeah.
Like I'm better off. It's healthier for me to just eat a box of cookies than to eat this because it doesn't have the
Mm,
added oil and added sugar. But I got it as a present, so it would be irresponsible not to eat it at this point. Ungrateful, you
it
know?
is gonna be delicious.
And then I got a marzipan stolen because she knows I'm obsessed.
Excellent.
Actually, I got two marzipan stolens because she knows I'm obsessed.
Nice.
And I have to be able to taste test them. And that
Sure, of course.
is the sign of a good person, in my opinion. And she said the funny thing is that they were on a trip, and while they were on a trip, Andrew made three marzipan stolens, and when they walked
Oh,
in the door, they had already purchased these like while they were coming back from their trip, and she was like,
oh
"Oops," and
no.
I was like, "No, it's okay because the marzipan stolen this actually lasted past Christmas, and the other one definitely did not." Um,
Sure.
So yeah, and then the last thing I got was this Milk Boy, ironically named because I'm a vegan, Swiss chocolate. But she's like, I triple checked and it's fine, and she's right. It's
Nice.
72%. So I'm excited to try that. You know, there's a lot of good vegan chocolate out there. That's not really an issue.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
trick is finding like a good like milk chocolate or a good white chocolate. Um, but I have a whole bunch of bars of those that I can taste later and try with not with you, but with
No.
you.
I didn't order any Whelpdale.
I know, the Whelpdale. I'll let you know if you should though. Of course,
Yeah, please do.
you're not vegan, so you can really eat whatever the heck you want, but
I still like to support though. And I
yeah,
like to know what like if I want to put it in a cookie as like little cut up bits
for sure.
for you when you come up to visit eventually.
Yeah, you got to know your cookie research. And then I'm gonna just open these Christmas gifts that arrived like literally, well, I don't know when they arrived, but
Moments ago.
moments ago is what the theory is. And I'm using these fancy new sharp scissors that I'm kind of worried about. I don't want there to be like blood and gore on this stream.
That would be awkward.
That would be really. You'll have to
Did we
hold.
not mention?
Yeah. Rated R for blood and gore. Art content. Um, feels like a book. Hey. It's from our brother and his wife.
Who would
And
he get you?
I don't know
I hope it's
yet.
not
So
what I
far,
got
I just
you.
have packaging.
Okay.
What if
Okay.
it is? What if it's what mom got me? It could
You
be.
know what? Actually, I'm not upset by that because I really wanted to keep your gift. I remember. So I'll just be like, oh no, I have to buy
I have to
something
keep
else on your
this.
list.
Darn. Will you tell me afterward if it like after I open your gift that you eventually get me, like if it's a duplicate, will you tell me if it was a dupe?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You'll be like,
I'll
"Oh,
be
look,
like
I
Alex
was so
BC.
inspired that I got this exact same thing for myself." I'm kind of worried that it is. Oh no, I don't think it is. Okay. I thought it was what mom got me. It's
Mm.
you have to they taped it to the book. This is a
Oh no.
Luckily, I come from a Maltese line, so we're experts at slow and cautious opening. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. I can see what it is. It is Vegan Mexico. I'm really excited.
Ooh, yeah.
This is also great because I
There's
just
elotes on the cover.
it just looks like corn, like literally just straight up
Ugh.
corn.
Corn's also good. Not as good as elotes, but still good.
I love corn so much more now that I started putting like mayonnaise and like spices and stuff on it. I used to just do like straight up butter. But But yeah, I'm flipping through this and seeing some enchiladas, tortas, and other sandwiches. Some good stuff in here. Pretty excited. Ooh, sopes. Yeah. So I just bought four, because that's how Amazon was selling it. 4 bags of like masa harina. So for making
Mm.
tortillas, and I'm on the fence if I should buy a tortilla press. Maybe I'll try making them like once or
I have
twice with.
one.
Oh, you do? Do you use it?
Yeah, maybe I'll ship it to you. No, I never use it, and I tried to give it away once before, but they had got a tortilla press already.
Oh,
So
they're like, no.
maybe I will ship it with your Christmas gifts, or
Ooh.
maybe there'll just be an extra Christmas gift in there suddenly,
Okay.
and I'll keep yours. Yes.
No, no. Hey,
I got you a tortilla press.
how convenient, you and Alex. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there's that one. Damn it. All right. And then I got this other thing. Looks like for mom, but she already sent me a present, I think. So
Oh, I can't wait to see what she sent you, because she sent me a thing.
randomly.
Confused by.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm afraid. Mom always sends the weirdest stuff. Still my favorite
I
to
was like,
date was like that hot,
ah.
like the hot chocolate maker that it's like a cup with the hot chocolate spinning
Yeah.
thing. And didn't it make like a mooing sound or something? I can't remember. I think it was like the
Oh,
moo milk
that
maker
was
or
your
something.
gift.
What? Oh yeah, it was my
I
gift.
said that was your gift.
And I feel like you got something really good, like a massager or something. Maybe that was a different year. Not that we're comparing, Mom, but we are comparing.
Mom's gotten me some real winners and some real confusing ones.
It's very festive. This definitely looks like it's a Christmas gift. And also, she never sends me stuff otherwise. No shade on that, but it's just a fact. And like, this is very crinkly. What is this? She must have just had an idea, like after, 'cause she already got me something. 2 things, actually. What the heck?
I feel like I should get what she sent me. If it's anything like what you are just receiving.
I think it's like an apron.
Oh,
Okay, do you know a story with
I
this?
follow you on Twitch, right?
No, I don't.
'Cause yours is so much cuter than what she sent me. Let me get what she sent me
What?
really fast.
No, wait, you haven't seen all of it.
Oh, it's so cute. I would wear that.
Maybe we need to trade then? I just love the vibes.
You're
Like,
not-
this
I
is like
mean,
50s housewife.
She didn't send me
Oh
a
my
story,
gosh,
and
wait.
I know there's
It
one.
says handmade by Marianne Wick. Did she make this?
Aw,
But
that's
when?
cute.
Is she sewing?
Okay, let me get what
Show
she
me
sent.
what she sent you, because I have so many questions. I mean, if she made it, that kind of changes the story. Okay. Man, this is some dramatic content we have here. What did she send you? Is it
So you
handmade?
think you have questions?
What did
Yeah.
she send you?
Okay,
And
yeah.
is it handmade, and does it have a tag saying that she made it?
Let me look to see if it has a tag.
I don't think Mom sews. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm
it
like,
doesn't have a tag.
what the heck? What? Oh. Okay, that has to be something. That has to be something that she made for like Nunda. And so
That's what I thought. Like,
so
did this used to be Nunna's
it
apron, which is really a sweet thought, but like,
okay, first of all, I am gonna
does
say
not.
like props to her for giving an apron, because I was just talking about how I needed an apron. I'm wondering if she made this for like grandma like a long time
Oh,
ago or something.
okay. Yeah, there was no like letter with
There's
this to be
nothing.
like,
There's nothing.
ah, this used to be grandmother's apron I made
But
her.
that can't be grandma's. It has to be Nunna's. So, okay,
No,
well, that was
yeah, it has to
random.
be Nunna's.
That was really unexpected to open. She
I
might.
didn't think I was gonna be jealous of the one she sent you.
Mine would be like Nunnu's kitchen. Um, that's kind of funny. Okay, well, I feel like there's a story, and once I get the story, that will help a lot. Man,
Yeah.
I did want an apron, so it's not the apron I expected. And I never mentioned
Although
that I wanted an
this
apron.
smells crazy good.
I was just thinking that it smells
It
like
just kind of smells like
laundry
laundry
detergent.
detergent.
Yeah. Like, good job, Tide. You're doing the right work. All right.
Whatever that smell is. And also Oaken is really into it, so he's feeling that laundry
Is he gonna
detergent
get that
too.
all nice and doggy smelling for you?
Yeah.
Okay. My
Oh
last little
man.
box is. Sorry, you can finish your thought while I'm opening this. This
No,
is.
that's fine. I was just jealous of yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
To be fair, I don't even wear aprons. I just get dirty and disgusting in the kitchen, so that's fine.
so that's perfect for that.
I just don't know what to do with the thing she sent me. Like, it's obviously handmade and sentimental. I don't want to be like, I'll just put it in my boxes of
Just use
sentimental
it
things I have
and
no
let.
idea what to do with.
I also have
I
those
won't use it,
boxes.
Tammy.
Maybe it'll be ironic. Like, you can just be like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a vibe.
Mary's kitchen. What the... Maybe I'll like frame it and put it in my kitchen or something. That would be kind of cute.
You'll figure something out.
And then I wouldn't have to wear it.
I got a box this big, and inside it was a little tiny box.
Perfect.
I'm gonna throw that over there. So this is, remember how I said I bought like 11 decks of cards, and these were the first three that I got?
Oh yeah.
And they're all about like building like
Oh.
deeper discussions. So I also got this one. It wasn't supposed to
Yes.
arrive for like another 2 weeks, but it's like for more cards, for, it says intimacy, but it's just like talking with your, they mean like emotional intimacy. I don't know, maybe the other kind of intimacy
Sure.
too, but it's like, yeah, it says intimacy is more than physical. It's also the connection you feel on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So it's just more like this, but I didn't know which brand was best, and because I have this collect 'em all mentality, I was like, I have to know which questions are the best questions. So this is
Well,
four,
let me
and
know
there
what
are
you
8
think.
more coming,
Perfect.
or 7 more, I think,
7
from the
more?
other company. Math. Sorry, Mr. Allen, man. Also, you know who I was just thinking about was Mr. Bagnall. Did you have him as a teacher at Arcata
I
High?
did.
Yeah, he was really
I did
popular.
have him. He definitely passed me when he should have failed me. So
So he's a good
he
dude.
holds a special place in my heart for
Yeah,
that.
I was rereading my diary and I mentioned him in there. And I said the same thing. I was like, Mr. Bagnall felt bad that I got like a D minus on the test. So he let me, so he like bumped up my grade. And to be fair, he was a new teacher at the time, I think. So actually, was
Hmm.
he?
Also, don't think there's anything wrong with not having to have your students fail if
Oh,
like
yeah, for sure.
they're stressed out about it.
Yeah, I think
He wasn't teaching me it. That was like a final grade, you know, he wasn't teaching me more. I just knew I should have failed and he gave me like a
I,
whatever was not failing so I didn't have to repeat it.
I definitely had that happen in science class once where I knew, like, I'd checked t all the scores and everything. Of course, maybe my math was bad and I just miscalculated. But, like, for science, I definitely calculated for biology and I was getting, like, I think I was getting, like, a B plus or something. And then I got an A minus on my report card and I was like, did they make a mistake? But no, now that I'm a teacher, I understand. Like, you have to kind of look at how all your students are doing and be like, maybe I was not doing my best work as a teacher, or maybe this student was demonstrating something to me that this grade is not capturing. So I got bumped
Sure.
up. So maybe you were demonstrating more skill and attention than like merited a failure, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we on to tasting food now? Hey, Lab Potato's back. Hey, Lab
I think so.
Potato. That's called cheating. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's complicated, okay, Lab Potato? It's complicated. Who is this Lab Potato?
A
Yeah,
friend.
complicated. Yeah,
To be following, right? How would they find us twice?
Hmm.
We're very random.
We are random. It's just a fan of jerky and puff snacks, this lab potato.
I
Yeah.
feel you. Well, let's see if we're a fan of jerky and puff snacks.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if we're a fan. So I we want to start with the puff snacks. I don't know. Are we gonna fill which one should we start with?
Let's start with the puff snacks because I need to eat. And they're complete meals, theoretically.
Okay. I
Or
also
they're
have
not
the
like
pig
complete
outs.
meals, but they're like trying to have some kind of nutrients or
Okay.
something.
I think we should not
Oh,
start with the
no.
spicy ones. Yeah, why don't you explain
Yeah,
what
what
the
do we want to
puffs
start
are?
with?
Talk about the takeouts because I've been yakking. I'm gonna drink some tea.
Oh, I don't know much. Okay, so we've got these takeouts, and they're from the vegan pork rind people. Outstanding foods.
Wait,
And
don't you have
these
a
are...
show us the pork rinds? We should do those
I
too.
didn't bring a pork
Oh,
rind.
fine. I'll show mine. These are
I
pig
didn't want to eat
outs.
them.
You were the one that introduced me to pig outs. How did you even find out about these?
Yeah. Facebook ad. They nailed it. They had been doing a lot of ads on my page for a really long time before I was finally like, fine, I'll try.
Fine, if you're so
And then
insistent, I'll
Clint
buy your
liked 'em,
damn
so I
pig
kept
outs.
getting them.
Yeah, so these are I'd
I
never
know.
liked pork
Good
rinds,
marketing.
but you kept talking about these pork rinds for so long that I finally was like, fine, I'll try them. Um, I tried the original. I haven't tried the hella hot or the nacho cheese or the whatever other one I have in here somewhere that's buried under all the jerky. I feel like if I lean over far
Did
enough.
you end up getting? Did you end up getting a salt and vinegar one?
No, I didn't because it wasn't part of like the buy. It wasn't part of their like
Sure, the
pack.
variety pack.
Yeah, and then you had to buy like four. If you wanted to get a single flavor, you had to buy like four of the same kind, I think. And I was like, I'm not going to get four salt and vinegar. Like, I know what that tastes like, really.
I got 12 salt and vinegar the first time I bought it, just so you know. I was like, I love salt and vinegar. I'm gonna eat these. And you know what? We did,
Huh.
even though I still would only get original from this point on.
That's pretty funny. Also, we have a comment from Lab Potato. Lab Potato is informing us how Twitch works, which is great because we don't really know. It says,
I don't know.
FYI, you can get notification without following. On grading, though, I do agree that hard work should count, but to what degree is arguable. Like, each group of students are slightly different, so it's hard to say what adjustment is fair. Yeah, that's true. And most teachers don't. I'm not going to say anything for K-12 teachers because I didn't go through that kind of training, but like for my program, we did take a course on assessment, but it was mostly on like how to create fair like individual tests. But the reality is like I don't know. It was more focused on like creating like a national like a standardized test or something like that. Like that's when you would go through the rigor and effort required to do that. Most teachers I know just create a test and hope that it's sort of fair and works out and is assessing what they want, but like most aren't going through that level of rigor to like make sure that it's fitting the right like curve, and you just need a lot of data. It's just not practical for actual teaching. So you kind of have to just fudge it and go with your gut, which is not great, but that's how our whole system works. So I have a lot of thoughts on education. Okay, so I'm gonna assume. Oh, you've tried these, Kate, haven't you? So like, you can tell me
Yeah,
if
I've tried them all.
like the Texas barbecue tastes like. I don't think there is a Texas barbecue for the takeouts, but you can tell me if they taste the same.
No. The only duplicate flavor is the hella hot.
Okay,
And
tell me
then
if
the other
those taste the
three
same.
are...
Did you get a hella hot takeout?
I did. Are you not going to try your takeouts? You just
I'm
gonna
gonna
do the
try it. No,
takeouts?
I'm gonna try the takeouts. I won't try the pickouts. I'll save these so that they don't get stale. Because I already tried the
Okay, I will
original.
tell you then.
Okay. Lab Potatoes is saying, so what scale are you guys using to judge which snack is better or worse? Oh my god. Lab
Personal
Potato.
preference.
Yeah, the scale is deliciousness.
Do I, for one, will I order it again? Which original was the only one for me where I would said, I will spend my money on this again.
Okay, the only question I think really matters, although will I reorder it again is a really good one, is would I recommend it to someone else? Because I think that's like how most
Sure.
companies, like if you're looking for one question to ask, is would I recommend it to someone else? But that's not a scale. I don't know. We should create an emoji scale, but I don't have these kind of technical skills. So if you want to help us with that, Lab Potato, let me know. I feel like
Let us
our
know how it's done.
expressions will be the scale. Like the most disgusted I could be to like the most elated that I could possibly be with a puffy snack.
Sure.
So, I mean, like this pig, this pig's expression, that's like pretty good.
That's like a winner. That's I'm buying this again. I didn't have that
This
with the
face,
original pig out, but
yeah, the original pig outs, okay, when I first tried them, I was like kind of dusty tasting. Like, but dusty in like an
oh
old
right, I
book
remember.
way, but like in the best old book way for a snack. But
Like a delicious old book
but still
you've
for
read
me,
many times.
yeah, but still for me, like no matter how many times I taste the Hunger Games, I'm not. Ooh, Hunger Games was a great word choice for snacks. No matter how many times I taste the Hunger Games, like I'm still not sure I'm gonna want to eat it
Oh
again.
really? Oh interesting.
But if we're
I
talking,
always think it's a good thing when Clint will eat it too. Like Clint won't eat a bunch of really weird vegan things, you know? So like if
no,
he's like, "Oh, this is animal-esque," then I think that's a good thing.
yeah. Does he like pork rinds, like actual pork rinds? Because he's not. He's
I've
a
never
normal
seen him
American.
buy pork rinds,
You've never seen him buy
so
them.
I don't. He obviously doesn't like them, but will he eat them? I don't know. I've never seen him provided pork rinds either.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna say the reason this is empty is because I really liked these and I ate them in like one sitting. Of course, worth noting that like all things, they really subtle. I like the texture of these better, and
Oh, really?
they're almost like Fritos. So if you're going for actual pork rind, I think you probably want pig outs, but like these are vegan cracklin. I don't know what cracklin is supposed to taste like. I don't know if it's the same as pork rinds. I don't know if they're whatever. I like the irregular shape of these. Like they're all these funky, weird shapes. But the spicy
Oh, I like that
nacho,
about pig outs.
yeah, but the spicy nacho, they're denser. They're more like Fritos in that way. Like,
Hmm.
but they're made from navy beans. Those little
Beans.
guys, navy beans, those white guys.
Are
Um,
they just puffed navy beans?
they're not really that puffy. They're a
Oh,
lot
okay. Just
Fritos. I keep saying Fritos. Imagine what a Fritos texture is.
smooshed. Well, is it
Like,
like bean composite or is it a bean?
no, it's composite, like a
Okay.
Frito is. How can
Okay,
I?
get out of here with your Fritos.
I don't know how I can
Jesus.
explain this any better. Everyone knows what Fritos taste like, right? And if you don't, lab potato, then you should buy some and try it. But yeah, the spicy nacho was like a chili nacho-y Frito.
Sounds
Fritos, I don't
delicious.
know if those are vegan. I think they are. And they should probably get sponsorship
I'm
on here.
intrigued.
This is one of those
I'm
things, though, where there's
intrigued to
only
see
like
how
this much in the bag, though. Like,
bummer.
I mean, be warned. And also, if you're like into eco stuff, it's depressing to see this much packaging.
Yeah.
But I understand shipped based on volume. I mean, by weight, not volume. So it's fine. These were really good. I would absolutely rebuy. In fact, I probably will at my next purchase at Whole Foods or Amazon, whichever.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Hella Hot takeouts are because I was pretty prepared to have my mouth incinerated. 'Cause you know my spicy tolerance.
Yeah, which is
It's not
none.
good for people who don't know it. Um, so I was like, Hella Hot, that's gonna be rough for me. It was not rough for me. So I'm
Oh,
intrigued to see if the takeouts are hotter.
okay. So the
If I
takeouts.
had to rate my excitement, I would do
Oh,
Hella Hot or White Cheddar because I'm least excited about those, and then probably Chill Ranch, and then Pizza Party I'm the most excited about.
okay. I think I am. Obviously, it's called a not just a pizza party, it's a pizza partay. So obviously,
Yeah,
this one
okay,
is
I'm
the most
sorry.
exciting. So that has to be. But
Do
I think
you
this is.
even see that takeout? His face is ridiculous.
He's
That's
really
good
happy.
stuff. That's good branding.
How does he
He
rate
really
on
enjoyed.
that
He's like a
scale?
10 on the scale.
So yeah, he's pretty happy. I don't know, the hella hot guy looks pretty happy too, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, he really does.
it's really wanting to focus on my face as opposed to his, so that's a shame. But yeah. Okay, we got another lab potato comment here, which is, what happens if someone can demonstrate that the snack you're consuming is just as ecologically damaging as an animal-based product? Um,
Yeah,
I think you
I
can,
feel like we answered this last video.
but you're not killing an animal. And that, for me, that's my reason why I am vegan. But if you can prove that it is killing an animal, which usually, like, okay, let's add the fact that, like, nothing is perfect. And when you're, like, mowing down soy fields or navy bean fields or whatever the hell is in a takeout, what is it in a takeout? Sunflower oil and rice. The rice
Animal
bogs,
tears.
the tears of animals. Yeah. But you're not killing them. You're just making them a little sad. You know, they're watching Inside Out or something. Come on, I need those tears, you bastard.
God.
Um, so when you're harvesting the rice or whatever, like, yeah, or soy, you're plowing through some mice, you know, it's gonna happen. This happens. But you know what? Like a cow or a pig or whatever also needs to eat those exact same things, and then it gets fed to them. So the mice are dying and the cow or the pig or whatever is dying. So I guess that's all to say that I'm not ignoring the fact that, like, there's a lot of ecological damage in creating this crinkly plastic bag. There is definitely ecological damage in existing and eating food, and I could probably be growing my own soy at home,
Takeouts.
growing my own puffs in the field, and that would be less ecologically damaging. But I'm not gonna convince anyone to try that. Like, no one who's sitting here on Twitch watching a stream is going to want to do that. But someone might be willing to, like, consider trying a bag of these pig outs as opposed to a pork skin. And they might, like Clint, actually like them and start buying those instead of some other snack. So, like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm really targeting people that are, like, not even on the fence, but maybe not even, like, thinking about it remotely. And they're like, huh, that looks interesting. So demonstrate what you wish. That's what I guess the answer is to your question. Demonstrate what you wish, and I will take that into consideration for my own life. But nothing is perfect. I don't know. I'm not sure if I answered that in a satisfactory way. Let me know, Lab Potato. All right. So in terms of excitement for me, okay, I've already tried the Hella Hot, so I kind of can't say what it would have been. But I'm guessing. I know. I got 2 bags and I ate it before I thought of the idea of trying them with you. So
So then we're definitely trying hella hot first.
no, we shouldn't, because if it's too spicy, that'll hurt your taste buds. Okay.
Was it too spicy, Tammy?
Um, was it too spicy?
Was it hella hot?
I want to get your opinion before I give you mine, because you're a little more sensitive than I am. But I'm excited about
Well,
the
I
white
know.
cheddar.
Okay.
I'm almost, like, not at
So do
all excited about ranch, because I just don't like ranch that much in real life. Like, sometimes I'll put it on a wrap, but how do you feel about ranch?
I was my second most excited about it, but I would be happy to bump it. I just don't. I'm gonna be really honest. I just don't think the cheddar's gonna be good. Otherwise,
That's where I feel.
I think ranch is easy to fake as a vegan, and I feel like white cheddar is gonna be subpar. 'Cause it
Yeah,
often
I agree.
is.
I agree. I actually feel that about the pizza party too. I'm like, how can this possibly taste like a pizza? Like, it's not going to be that tomatoey and basil-y and delicious. Um,
I've had beer that tastes like pizza, so I am not
What?
worried about this. I know it was very weird, but actually delicious.
I can't wait until we're living near each other and we can both try these things together, because we would absolutely do a pizza beer tasting. Okay, but hold on. We got a Lab Potato question again. Weird question, says Lab Potato. Can vegans cook meat and not eat it, but serve it to others? Yeah, why not? I mean, it's going to be up to the individual vegan, but, like, totally, sure.
Yeah, we actually had
I
uh
does
cook. It
Dad
was
do
a
that?
dish, and he would. I'm sure Dad cooks for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
My dad's vegan
I
and
mean, I'm
his wife isn't, and I'm pretty sure he cooks for her meat too, I
yeah,
would think.
I'm vegetarian and have cooked for Clint. Now there's something to be said about the fact that I don't cook it well. I don't know what I'm doing
It's
and I
not well
can't
done, you
taste
would
it to
say?
see if I'm doing it might be well done.
Do
Then I
you
can at least be
rarely
sure
cook
it's
it?
cooked.
Sorry.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm out.
No, it's
Ciao.
good shit.
Um,
Yeah, but I think that's just really up to people. The point is that you're not eating it, and to a certain extent, not buying it. But I mean, if you're married and your money is pooled, then you're kind of
yeah, I really just
doing
think
that
it's up to the
anyway.
comfort level. And like some vegans might even possibly be comfortable like checking if it's okay, like even tasting stuff. Like I know you had talked about that potentially, like not tasting meat. That's kind of a big ask, I think, for a vegetarian or a vegan, but like you had talked about potentially if you ever became vegan, maybe you would just taste food at work because you work at a bakery and you have to taste your food at work. So I just think there's a big range.
Yeah.
It's not a weird question at all, actually, Lab Potato. These are the questions that like I think vegans and vegetarians actually enjoy thinking about. Is like what are my ethical boundaries and like what I'm
Right.
comfortable with and what in a perfect world should people do. But I really like all things, it comes down to individual feelings and tastes and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Okay, so what do you want to taste? I'm gonna vote not the Hella Hot first. Should we do
Okay.
ranch
Hella Hot's got to be
or
second though.
cheddar? No, I think Hella
I'm
Hot
gonna do
has to be
cheddar first then.
last. Hella Hot has to be last.
Fine. Fine.
What if it blows out
You're
your
right.
taste
I'm only gonna
buds?
eat like a couple puffs. You're right. Okay. So I say white cheddar, chill ranch, pizza partay, and then Hella Hot.
White cheddar, chill ranch, pizza partay, and Hella Hot. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're opening the white cheddar.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you talked about the meal in a bag puff thing because I asked you
No, I
about
think we were distracted by
yeah,
that question.
by my question, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So theoretically, all the nutrients of a balanced meal per bag of puffs, plus 21 grams of protein. So if you eat the whole thing.
Which I did. I left a couple
Sweet
puffs in the
mother.
bottom for
Oh,
Andrew, but
there you go.
there's no theoretical about this. I ate the whole thing. It says it's full of flavor, which we'll find out. I have an opinion on. And free of guilt. I don't know if it's free of guilt because here's the thing, happy little cheesy puff monster, is that like you are not the same as eating like vegetables. No matter how many
No,
nutrients you're
that's
packing
fair.
in here. Like we don't know that supplements or cheddar powder is the
Oh,
same as like broccoli, which is also delicious. Um,
it's also only got like 3 grams of fiber, which seems like broccoli probably has more.
yeah, that's the thing. A complete meal is not just the nutrients. It's the other stuff too.
But it's better than, say, eating potato chips as a
Eating
meal,
just
which,
straight up a
to be
bag.
honest, I eat chips. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
not
Okay.
potato chips so much. Those get me kind of sick if I eat too many, but
Okay.
all right, I'm opening it.
Ready
Too.
for the crinkle. I use scissors.
Oh, that's smart. I
Okay.
didn't.
What's your first opinion on the sniff? I was underwhelmed on the first
Mm.
sniff, I'm gonna say.
Ooh. Actually, like smelling the bag's not very exciting, but if you just smell the puff, that's way more cheesy smelling.
Okay, we're gonna get some ASMR situation here. Crunchy.
I like
Actually,
the texture a lot.
I love the texture. They're really puffy. Like, they're like Cheetos, but not the dense normal Cheetos. I think that there's Cheeto Puffs, right? Is that what they're called? That's
Yeah,
exactly
like
what the
cheese
texture
puffs.
is. Yeah.
But they're way thinner. That's more cheesy than I thought it was gonna be. It's like a little tangy,
I'm not mad at
which
it.
is white cheddar-esque.
Yeah, I would
You know what I think?
I
want
would
it to
down this
be
bag real
maybe
quick.
saltier.
I'm okay with it not being as salty because I can eat more of them.
I'm just saying, like,
I won't burn out
if
as
it was
fast.
going to be cheesier. Yeah, I'm more impressed than I thought I was gonna be.
I would 100% buy
It's
these
me.
again, and I would 100% eat this bag in one sitting. Is my Now, would I say to a non-vegan, try these? These are better than like a Cheeto puff or
No.
something. No, I would not. This, first of all, it doesn't smell great. I think that would scare people. Also, like, what is this guy? Like, we're not in Wisconsin, so I don't know who this guy is. Um,
I like that it's less greasy than Cheetos or regular Chiefs Puffs. That always makes me a little sick when I eat a lot of them.
no,
I think if you wanted to really get omnis, you would want it to be saltier. Like if you're really trying to replicate a cheese puff, I think that's the issue for me. Something about its saltiness.
there's kelp in here, chlorella and maitake and shiitake, pea grits, brown rice protein, a proprietary blend of broccoli, spinach, kale, pumpkin. I didn't know there were like actual vegetables in this. That makes me feel like kind of more impressed with what I'm seeing here. Okay, I can taste the pea protein in here. I'm pretty aware
really?
of pea protein, so when I ate it, the first thing I thought was well, I wasn't positive, but I was like, I'm pretty sure there's pea protein in here. But there is. It's in the seasoning. It's good though.
I didn't notice it in here, but I have noticed it before. I noticed Miyoko's cheese, their cheddar cheese, has pea protein. I noticed it there.
You're right. It tastes kind of like Miyoko's in a way. But I love Miyoko's. Like I don't hate pea protein. I just notice it, and I think non-vegans would probably notice it or be like, "What is this? What just happened, girl?"
I don't like her cheddar. I'm sorry. I was
Oh.
so stoked to have that cheddar. I thought it was gonna be amazing, and it's not. I still would rather eat a slice of chow.
Chow is good.
Or I just tried Via Life, and theirs is really good too.
I will interchangeably buy. You're talking about the cheddar shreds, right? Or just
No, I was talking about what is Via Life called theirs? Basically, the creamy original that is chow. Via Life's
oh,
like sliced.
I don't know.
cheese.
I usually go towards cheddars just because I like that sharpness. And I have a problem of putting a lot of like nachos on my tongue. I eat a lot of nachos, is what I'm trying to say. So I pretty much have to have like a steady supply of shredded vegan cheese. I feel like once Miyoko's and Violife came on the scene, I was willing to start eating those kinds of things. Before that, it was just Daya, and Daya is not great, in my opinion. Dad likes it though, so I guess to me it's just way too chemically.
It grew on me. I think just because
I don't think that's healthy.
for so long.
To have cheese growing on you. It's just a point I want to point out
It's
for
not
you.
healthy, but it's delicious. Brings all the boys to the yard.
Is that cheese I smell on you? All right. Are we going to try this chill
right.
ranch?
Time for chill ranch. Yeah, let's do it.
What do you expect from a chill ranch as opposed to just a straight up ranch, you know? What makes it chill? That's
no
my question.
garlic.
No garlic? Does ranch have garlic?
I expect it to be.
This
Oh
smells
my
like
god! If you haven't had a garlic ranch, you're missing out.
I am missing out, obviously.
What does this smell like?
It smells like the other one we just ate.
Definitely not ranch.
It doesn't smell like ranch at all. I almost feel like I'm getting an
I don't know
herb.
what it smells
Like, in addition to the smell that we just
It's
got out of the
an
cheddar bag,
herb, but I don't know.
like a
Like
old
oregano?
dried
But that's
maybe
wrong.
Really? I was leaning
Oregano
towards
should
oregano.
not be in ranch.
Oh, you're right. I'm sure we can look this up. I just keep sniffing the bag. I'm gonna try one after I smell the puff.
Okay. Yeah. The puff smelled better on its own.
Oh, give me your opinion on
Sounds
this.
low.
Give me your opinion. I had thoughts.
I'm confused.
Okay, my very
the
first.
like split second was so good, and
Yes.
then it gets weird.
Yeah, exactly. Like the very first second, I was like, "Oh, these are good. Like these are ranch, like ranch
Nailed it,
capital." I'm on my third one because I'm confused. So it hits you
Tastes
with
like
the ranch
grandma.
immediately. They're not that bad yet.
How do they have that good of flavor? Like,
For that short of a period of
I
time.
think they're
Like they
no,
needed to put more on the puffs, maybe? These puffs, by the way, have like, they look
maybe.
different. They've got, these are also, are they a little
Yeah, they're a little
denser?
bit fatter.
Yours are fatter. Mine are kind of denser. I guess the
No,
puffs
I
are
think they're the
irregular.
same.
They have, you can see the
I
herbs
think,
on them. Like there's visible
you know
herbage.
what? The more I eat, the better they get because it like lingers in your mouth, you
There's
know?
a very long lingering, like I want to say vinegar flavor. Like there's a sharpness that just stays with
Hmm.
you. But
There is a very good ranchy sharpness.
I keep eating them. I'm gonna close them.
I like them more than the cheddar. I don't know how that happened,
I don't think I would buy these again because they're
given the weird
confusing me.
first taste.
They're confusing me, so I wouldn't buy them again. Would I recommend
I think I
them? That
might.
was the important
I like
question.
them.
Okay, we didn't answer that question though. For the cheddar, would you recommend those?
No, I think I'd rather have. Who the hell makes it? Does Earth Balance make those cheese puffs that are really? I like them a
Oh,
lot.
we need to do a taste test comparison of those.
So I think I would rather have those.
Those are good. I would need to compare the two to be sure because the Earth Balance ones don't have all the nutrients and like the broccoli and the kale in them. Like if they're close enough, I might
I
go
would
to
just
this.
get veggie
Broccoli,
chips then,
you would
like
just get
veggie
broccoli
straws
and
or
kale and
something.
eat those.
No, no, I'm saying I would get like veggie straws or like I got these cauliflower puffs, which were legit delicious and vegan and better than this stuff. So, although they don't have the same amount of nutrients, but I'm not gonna eat a snack for
For its
nutrients, okay?
nutrients.
Like I'll eat a snack because it's delicious and yay if it's nutritious or like has vitamins for me, but I won't be like, sweet, now I don't have to eat a meal because I'm eating these puffs, you know? Like that to me feels really weird.
Fair enough.
However, I would recommend the ranch and I would buy them again because I haven't had a lot of vegan ranch stuff that's very good.
That's a good point. There's really
Like, what's
not
the alternative?
like literally a bottle of vegan ranch is all I can think of. There, you're right,
Yeah,
that there's just not very much that's flavored with ranch. So if you're a ranch fan, that's a good option. I mean,
yeah.
that's a option. An option. Okay. Are we
Okay.
on to pizza
Pizza
party?
party? We are.
Okay. I'm excited. But also, like, I'm excited because it says pizza and this little puff looks so excited.
What is that smell?
That's your oregano
Yeah.
and tomato.
Yeah, it's just like dried herb.
Yeah, it smells like a dried herb mix. Like, not in the best way. I would buy these again.
You know, I gotta eat a few more to see if it amps up
for
like the ranch.
for research.
Yeah. To me, they're very herby. I like the flavor, but they're not pizza-y. They're not like tomato or I don't know. I have had combos, pizza combos recent enough, and those are not anything. They're super processed, okay? Like definitely not vegan, definitely not
They're dog
healthy, but
treats.
they taste like pizza. Yeah,
Like the
sausages.
fancy dog treats, yeah. I can't eat those though. I there's no pizza flavored anything. You know what I want to do? Actually, I just want to
You
take
know
their
what?
idea of this and like get my own oregano powder and my own tomato powder, which I could get and just put it on popcorn because that's probably a way less more like eco option for me.
I really like the flavor. I wish it was double. That's what I want. You know what? Like the flavor's good, but
Mhm.
it's too slight.
Yeah, they need to go a little heavier handed with their flavorings. I think that's a good statement in general.
I think that's the difference.
But like this one, I'm looking in my bag and there's some that are like extra coated and some that are not so coated. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up. Probably not. Not really. But some of them have like
No,
some
I
good
just
flavor
do.
density in there. And those are pretty
This
good.
this has the same thing. This has the same thing as the ranch though, where like if you eat quite a few at once, then it like builds up.
I don't hate it.
Which I guess if the idea is to eat them, you know, and they can be a meal, then sure. No, they're definitely growing on me, actually.
I would
If
eat
I
them
could
again. My biggest problem is that I just feel kind of guilty buying packaged snacks like this for my personal consumption repeatedly. So
Sure.
that's kind of an issue. Like, I'd much rather just buy a bag of popcorn, like kernels, and then recreate that flavor myself because it just doesn't use as much plastic. But that's because I'm starting to get like all eco, hippie, weird. Okay, into
Sure.
the box with those. But for
I'm
taste
kind of
testing,
surprised they don't address that.
yeah. Does it say anything? Because they seem pretty aware. Certified kosher,
Yeah, well, and I
plant-based,
feel like a lot of
soy-free. A nice thing is they're based in LA,
I feel
so
like a
they're not
lot
that
of
far.
plant products. Oh, that is nice.
I mean,
No, whatever.
okay. Hella hot?
All right. Hella hot.
Yeah. We'll also get to see how quickly these go stale, because now we've got like 4 boxes of open takeouts.
Yeah. I got 4 bags and 2 clips. So I'm gonna have to tag team them.
It smells like, actually, it
They
smells
don't smell
vaguely
like
of chili.
anything.
No, it smells like a chili.
I don't get
L-
anything.
Like the red pepper
okay.
shaker.
There's like a dried pepper. Smell.
Yeah, exactly.
I really stick my nose in it. Oh, this one's so fat. Oh my god!
They got some
There's
kick.
so much spicier.
That's why I said to save them to the
Holy
end.
shit! You weren't wrong.
Yeah. I can take some heat,
How?
like a little heat, not a lot, but I can take much more than you can. These
Well,
these
I
have a
can't
kick.
wait for you to try the hella hot pig outs.
I'm gonna try them
Because
right
this
now.
I would call hella hot. The pig outs, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. So I was not capable of eating a full bag of these in a row. Like I'd eat a bunch and then my mouth would be in flames. And then I would drink
Holy
like
mother.
some tea and then calm down. And
I need some chill ranch puffs.
but I kept eating them. That was the thing. Like they were good enough that I kept eating them. And I gave the rest to Andrew when I got towards the end of the bag. But also I have to say this is pretty weird, but I was having a really sad day. And I just was like kind of numb to the world. And I ate these and they really woke me up. They were like, oh, you're not feeling that good, huh? Well, now your mouth's on fire. So you got something to actually worry about. And I was like, thank you, Puffs, for pulling me out of my existential crisis. Crisis might be
I want you to know that a second one fell out of the bag and I was like, I'm gonna eat it. And then I ate the first one and I was like, you're going back in the bag. I'm not eating anymore. So good call on making me try those 4th. You should try the hella hot pig outs and see what you think.
Okay.
I'm going back to white cheddar to give it a second go round now that I've tried them all.
Good call. Yeah, they have a little kick and it builds. Like, so you gotta pace yourself. You might be able
I'm
to only eat a
sure.
few of those at a time for you.
A few, I ate one. They're going to Clint. I'm
Okay.
not buying them again. I would recommend for friends who like spicy things though.
I thought they were good, personally.
This
They're my
This is
favorite, maybe.
not like an embarrassment to the name. Oh my god. Well, okay, I'm definitely biased because I can't feel the left side of my mouth.
Oh, here's the pickouts. I couldn't figure out where I put them. Okay, I'm gonna try the hella hot pickouts. Just since I just tried those others. Do you think
I'm changing my mind. I definitely would buy these too.
the cheddar? The cheddar's good.
Yeah. They're good about building their flavor, you know? Like, if you eat one, I think you're doing a disservice to the takeouts.
So these are the pickouts for our vast audience out there. They're really irregular. I love irregularly shaped things. I don't know why we don't do this more often in the world. Like, I guess because everything's chemically. They're pretty, like, they're a denser, more crispy thing than the puffs. These taste like barbecue in comparison. These Hella Hots
are they
taste like
spicy
barbecue.
at all?
No.
No. What were they thinking? And how does the same company make these two separate products, okay? How is this one so goddamn hot and those are like an embarrassment to the world?
These are not spicy, even remotely. They need to change this name to barbecue. It's hard for me to tell because I still have that lingering heat from the Hella Hots.
Barbecue. Oh my god.
I should have tasted these before. Oh, see, yeah, the like double up powder on those pizzas are pretty good.
I will say, I was feeling kind of guilty about the fact that I was pretty sure my dinner was going to be snacks, but I'm like, well, actually I can eat a whole bag and it's basically like a meal. So branding wise, that's really good for like alleviating some of the guilt I have about just keep nomming on these.
Yeah, I'm choking on them, but the rest of it's pretty good. Yeah, the Hella Hots, big disappointment, and having just tried the other ones. Like, if you like barbecue, this is fine. I'm not a big barbecue fan either. Like, it's okay. It depends on the application, but like for chips and stuff, I'm not that into barbecue potato chips.
Okay, just for my like absent-minded grazing now, I think ranch is the winner in my book. I just went back to the ranch and it was so ranchy.
But that's the first bite.
Which is a disappointment, because he's not one of my favorite. Pizza Partey is easily my favorite takeout.
I think the Hella Hots,
but, you know.
I don't know. Yeah, I went back to the white cheddar. I agree that they're sort of like underwhelming. I think if I wasn't just comparing them to a bunch of stuff, I might enjoy them. Okay. Are we going to try the jerky too?
No, I'm not going to be disappointed.
Because if we are, I'm going to stop eating.
Are we trying all the jerky, or are we just trying the toppings?
I don't know.
I thought we were just trying the toppings, but...
I don't know.
I would, I think, prefer not to eat all my jerky. And also, I think I've tried most of the Louisville jerky before.
Okay.
So if we want to just do the toppings.
Okay. Let's just do the toppings.
But also...
Oh, God.
Just to, you know, tease you.
When is that? Wait, you got that one? Oh, they were sold out. Or is that the Chipotle? That's not the Chipotle cherry. That's the other one?
Cherry Chipotle.
Oh, it is. God.
No, this is cherry Chipotle.
Yeah, they were sold out of that when I did my order. So bummed. Are you sending me that bag? A bag of that with my gift?
Yes, I bought you an extra bag. And that is why I haven't sent you your gifts yet. I was waiting for these to show up.
I bought you a pencil sharpener and I forgot to send it to you.
Toppings on
our hand. Okay. Which ones? So we'll try the jerky.
Oh, actually, there is new.
I feel like What?
We can try the jerky. I didn't realize it was resealable. Sorry.
Okay. Yay! We get to taste jerky.
It's resealable.
Yay! Oh my gosh, my desk is just littered with like puffs and jerky right now. Hold on.
I know.
So we just won't try the cherry chipotle yet. Are you gonna wait for me to try that one?
Wasn't able to get the sesame
gochujang.
I wasn't able to get the sesame gochujang. Yeah.
I think this packaging is so on point.
Which is sad.
So good.
So you were telling me about that one, and then someone posted this video of like these amazing gochujang fries and burgers, and now I think I'm gonna buy some, but I need to get the mild because even though it's not supposed to be super spicy, we've discussed my spice tolerance.
Are we?
And you know.
Yeah. Are we trying the toppings first? Or the jerky?
Yeah, I think we should just because they're really weird to eat, and I think it's gonna be a struggle, so.
Okay. I also grabbed one bonus jerky just because I wanted to try this brand. Have you seen this? Have you ever tried this
What
brand
bonus
before?
jerky?
Noble Jerky.
Oh no, I haven't.
I just picked it up just to try it because we've had, Louisville Vegan Jerky before. You want to walk through the
Sure.
flavors that we ordered, and then we can put them into a tasting order. Let's start with the toppings. Let's just talk about
Yeah.
the toppings because there's so many here.
Let's do that. Wait, there's so many. I just have 3. Oh, of all the flavors. I get
Of
it.
the
Okay.
jerkies, yeah.
So I have bacon bits.
You're going to
pepperoni
show them?
bits, and
Show
taco
them.
fiesta
We're a visual
bits.
medium here.
God.
God.
I don't know that I'm set up for it very well. I wasn't prepared.
Okay.
So what are these? Bacon bits, I feel like.
Yeah, that's how it
I think
looks.
that's a slam dunk, honestly. I've had so much good vegan bacon. So, well, if you're showing it,
No,
why do I need to show it?
Okay, fine.
Is this like to guarantee that we have the same stuff?
I don't know. I think
Tammy,
like most
here's my
bacon
order.
bits, hold on, most bacon bits are like vegan anyway. Like the stuff that
Already.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, like it's soy, the stuff that's just sitting in everyone's cabinet, like the Bacos or whatever, those are vegan.
Bacos.
Bacos. What did I say? Did I say Bacos? I don't know.
No, you said bacos. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are vegan anyway.
Oh, they have suggestions on how to eat them, which is great. 'Cause
What
I
does it
wasn't sure what to do
suggest?
after the tasting? Baked potato, pizza, ice cream. That's fascinating. Pasta salad, mac and cheese.
I would 100%
This is for the
put
bacon.
this on.
Actually, I bet like a
ice
maple
cream.
ice cream with bacon.
Yeah, that's
That
so
would be so good.
genius.
Or like a maple donut with bacon.
Did I ever tell you the best ice cream I ever made, vegan ice cream, was chocolate chips, like potato chips that were covered in chocolate, and then we threw them into like a vanilla ice cream base with caramel, and it was the best thing I've ever
Yes.
put in my mouth, possibly. It was really good. Okay. So bacon bits is your first. No, you said pepperoni bits is your first?
I think pepperoni. I think pepperoni is going to be hard. Even though it should just be spices, but I think that's going to be hard because here's the other thing. Taco Fiesta bits, that's just going to be cumin flavored, okay? Let's be honest. If you put cumin on anything, it tastes like a taco.
I think we should
I didn't realize you
try.
have to refrigerate these after opening.
Oh shit. Okay, good to know. I think we should try the
Let me make
bacon
sure
bits
the
first because they're going to be the most
refrigerator's not
normal.
Just so you know, all the jerky's like that also.
You don't
So I
have to
guess this is
refrigerate
going in
it.
my
You don't.
fridge. It says after opening.
Well, okay, we'll have a good test
Oh my god, these
jerky.
are gluten-free too.
Really?
Oh, that's exciting because I get Unisoy. Well, the jerky is. I get Unisoy, and Dave can't eat that because it's gluten-y.
Gluten free. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So I opened this
Very
smoked black
exciting.
pepper jerky a while ago. It has just been sitting in my office, which has had the heater on like half the time. Like when I'm in it, it has had the heater on. So we'll find out
You're getting
if it's
botulism.
moldy. Yeah. If I die.
I like that they have
Whew.
different suggestions for their toppings too. They actually do cater it to each flavor.
So they're not suggesting taco
So that's
fiesta
great.
for your ice cream.
Let's see. Ooh, vegan chef salad. No, nothing as exciting as ice cream. Burritos, tacos, bean dip, nachos, chili. Actually, I just made some cashew mozz, and I bet this would be so good in it.
If
It was
only
more
I
like
wasn't
dippy.
backwards.
That was my issue.
You made vegan
Okay, so here's my
mozzarella?
thought. Yeah. Pepperoni, because I think it's going to be the most dicey. Taco Fiesta, because I think it's going to be cumin, and then bacon, because it's going to be bacon.
I think we should try bacon because I think it's going to be the most plain. And then I think pepperoni, they're going to
Boring.
try to have a
Alright.
flavor. Yeah. And cumin's
So
probably
you
going
wanna
to be
do
the strongest
bacon,
flavor.
pepperoni, taco.
That's my proposal.
You sold me.
Okay, great.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to scissors this guy open. This is fun. I like food tasting with you.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
The bacon bits? Hold on. I'm not in
I
yet.
just want to get a straw.
Yeah, that smells really good. Man,
Oh my god.
if you're going to try vegan
Smoky
jerky,
and
like Louisville does a good job with their jerky.
Louisville, I'm excited they have new flavors, but their old flavors were really good. I
Okay.
don't get them super much because of the price, but actually I don't think Unisoy is much cheaper.
Okay, so I don't know how to show these. This is like impossible to show these little bits. We're gonna angle the camera down here. Nope. Ah! I'm dropping bits.
I have
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
My thought is they taste exactly like they smell, which is delicious. But I don't feel like it's bacon.
I don't think they taste like they smell. I think they smell saltier than they taste to me. I'm getting like I want to say like some kind of sweetness. It's the maple syrup is what I'm tasting. It says the first thing is textured soy protein is what is in here. Tamari. It's soft. Like they're soft little bacon bits here. Whew. Oh my god, I put a ton
This is like,
in my hand.
to me, smoky, salty, and you're right, sweet. But I don't think it tastes like bacon to me. Like what I think of bacon. I think it tastes like some kind of delicious meat product that I want to shuffle into my mouth. Considering how expensive it is. I want to sprinkle it over everything. But bacon, I don't know.
I want it to be crispier.
I used to think that too. This is definitely like soft. Like
the flavor is good, but I also kind of want like a more intense flavor, and maybe I want a little more saltiness. It's good, no question, but like
no, I totally disagree.
On the salty?
I think it's flavor. Yeah, I think it's salty enough, definitely. I think the flavor is really solid. Like I said, my only issue is, to me, it doesn't read as bacon. And I haven't had actual bacon like pig bacon in a really long time, but I've had Bacos, and those always read as bacon to me.
Mm-hmm. I think it's missing some of the smoke and the salt. I honestly think it's the smoke and the salt that's missing. Like, there is smoke and salt.
You don't think it's smoky enough? I don't know.
Maybe
I need someone who's eaten bacon recently. Did I forget what bacon tastes like? You know, I did accidentally get fed bacon once recently, and I was like, that didn't taste like bacon to me.
Oh no.
So I might have just forgot what bacon tastes like.
Also,
I
think it tastes like bacon.
Bacon mashed potatoes on a vegetarian meal.
They put bacon mashed potatoes in a vegetarian meal?
Yeah, it was like, okay, first off, it was at a Japanese restaurant, which was confusing, but it's just like a little side course. And I didn't question what was in the side courses because it was a vegetarian special.
Mm.
And I was like, something's weird about these mashed potatoes that I can't quite put my finger on. Do they have bacon, maybe? And someone was like, yes, they definitely have bacon. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna eat that then.
It kind of sucks when you're eating something, like actively eating something, and you're like, oh, this has meat in it. I mean,
yeah.
Okay. I was okay with those. I don't know if I would rebuy them, but I do love the packaging. I think it's adorable.
I would 100% rebuy. I definitely want to put them on ice cream and in mac and cheese. I might take them to work.
And what?
Yeah. Oh, on a potato and eat them on mac and cheese. Sorry, did I not finish that?
No, you did say on mac and cheese,
which is so boring.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so tired of our food at work because it's all just cheese and eggs. Ugh. Okay, pepperoni.
I have really high hopes for pepperoni, and I think it's because I haven't had pepperoni, like good vegan pepperoni, in such a long time. I've tried one, maybe. It was okay. I just think like pepperoni is so salty, so flavorful. Like it's so good. And it's so iconic.
Tammy, I had a pepperoni that was really nasty raw and really good on pizza. And when I say really good on pizza, I mean Clint would have ate it.
A vegan pepperoni?
I mean, he ate it and he said it was good. Yeah. But he also doesn't like eating vegan food for some reason. So he was like, nah, I don't want any more.
Even though he liked it.
But he eats the pig outs. I don't know. I'll try it again. Yeah, even though he liked it. Even though he said it was good and tasted like pepperoni. I opened the pepperoni, by the way. I don't know.
I did too. I'm smelling it.
Oh, yeah, you're smelling it. Ooh, that smells kind of pepperoni. It also smells a little
sausagey,
like fake meaty to me.
It smells a little like, first I
Ooh,
got
yeah, maybe
pepperoni,
that's sausagey.
but maybe it's sausage that I'm smelling. But either way, I like what I'm smelling. It's pretty good. Okay, let's try some. Oh my God.
That's moody.
I don't know how much tolerance I have for like tasting a million things. We're gonna find out.
All right, we can stop whenever.
For me, this is a yes. I would put this on the ice cream.
Yeah, I think that tastes like pepperoni.
This has
That's
more
delicious.
intensity of flavor to me than the bacon bit one does. And maybe that's just because I
They're the
eat
same
like
to me.
Bacos all the same, like all the time. This
Sure.
has alcohol to
Oh my
preserve
God, that's so
freshness.
good.
There's, what kind of spice am I tasting in here? It's like a sausagey kind of spice. Maybe
Oh,
it's
no,
like,
pepperoni. It's great.
it's good. I want more of this in my mouth now.
These have both been extremely delicious.
I'm way more into the pepperoni than I am of the bacon bits. I don't know why.
This tastes very similar to that one pepperoni though that I had. I was worried because my first handful wasn't very spicy, but actually it's building now, which is nice. Because I kind of remember pepperoni being a little picante. Not to, like regular people, but for me.
I like this a lot. It has that like sharpness that I think of with pepperoni, which I think is just like intense saltiness. This one has fewer ingredients. It's soy protein, tamari, which is just basically soy sauce, alcohol, olive oil, beet juice for the color, presumably spices and natural smoke flavor, and then sugars at the very end. So I actually like that this doesn't have that sweetness the bacon bits have.
Yeah.
Because the bacon bits, the maple syrup is like halfway down the list. So for me, I think that's just counteracting that saltiness that I want. Okay, let's try the taco fiesta bits, which are these guys. Boop.
If this manages to be more than just Cuban, I'm gonna be
Look at
very
this
excited.
adorable little piñata in the corner. Like, friggin'.
It's pretty charming.
And these little tacos. Their art is so good on this packaging. I really think it's freaking
It's
cute.
really cute.
Yeah. Oh, I need scissors to get into this. Well, I don't need scissors, but I'm going to use scissors. It's not challenging to get into these bags. I don't want to misrepresent
smells
them.
So much like tacos.
Hold on, hold on. My turn. Yeah. They nailed this in the fragrance department 100%.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
I don't know why. I want to get some of those like beans and cheese at Taco Bell and put these in it.
Yeah, why would that be? I wonder. I
Or
also
just,
got the do not
you know,
eat packet.
beans
Came
and
right out.
cheese. Did you eat it?
Mm-mm. The flavor is on point. I think. Let me try one more bite of them. What are your thoughts on these?
I think this is. Okay, first off, I know I was giving them a lot of shit about how it was just going to taste like Cuban, so props to them because it doesn't just taste like Cuban. But also, I might be the most disappointed in this one.
I am most disappointed in the bacon bits because I thought that would be the easiest to nail.
Sure.
These are my second favorite because I think the flavor is great, but I want slightly more intensity of flavor. I guess if it's called bits, I just want like to be like punched in the face with flavor. That's what I think. It's pretty good though.
I think these are really salty.
They
and
are
they're
salty.
meaty. Like they're a little spicy, they're a little tangy, but they don't read as taco to me.
No?
That's what's getting me. They don't read as taco. It's the same as the bacon bits. They're really good. They're delicious. I would happily eat this bag by the spoon. So, like, that's not the issue. But they don't... Yeah, to me, I'm not like, oh, I could sprinkle this.
I'm
the
definitely
taco
getting
and
taco. Not like a full
Still, and-
taco, but like the taco meat. I'm getting. I think it tastes delicious. Would I buy it again though? And would I recommend it? Like, first of all, I don't know what you recommend this for. Because this is not,
Just
this is
being
too
delicious, I
expensive to
guess.
be like the meat in a taco. Like, you would just buy a meat
Yeah. No,
yourself and make
you're not
it.
making a taco with this.
So this is taco flavor.
They recommend it on salads
Oh, I would put this on my nachos
and
though.
chili. Ooh, on nachos. Nachos is, yeah, that was a
This
good
would
idea.
be
And in bean dip, it
delicious.
would be good.
On a bean dip, it'd be good. I feel like you
I
kind of
wouldn't
lose the flavor.
buy.
Salads would be good too. Like,
I wouldn't buy taco again. I would buy pepperoni. I would buy bacon.
yeah,
Although, actually, I might just get bacon. I hate
uh,
to say it.
I think I'm still on the hunt for a really good bacon bit. There's very good vegan bacon. I just want to be super clear on that. Like, there's good vegan bacon out there. And part of me says, like, should I just buy vegan bacon, prep it, and then chop it up like really small, and
Bits.
or but there are other vegan bacon bits that I haven't tried, so I feel like I'm still on the hunt for the perfect vegan bacon bit for me. I'm gonna try this on my nachos and see if I love it. And if I do, I might repurchase that. These pepperoni bits I want to purchase, but I'm trying to think what I would use them for. What did you just try, and what are you thinking?
You know what the bacon bits? I'm retrying the bacon bits. They really remind me of barbecue sauce. That's what they remind me of.
And I don't love barbecue sauce.
I don't love barbecue sauce. I think it's smoky enough that it's okay, but it just really doesn't read as bacon to me. And since bacon's kind of an easier one to nail, then I think it reminds me of like if I were gonna eat a pulled pork sandwich, and these weren't little bits of food. That is exactly what I would want.
Overall, though, like if someone was just like, I want to try different bits, like I would absolutely recommend trying any of these. Just in terms of like
They're
my
delicious,
personal
all of them.
preference. Yeah, they're all really good. We're both like really picky in some ways, I think. Like we're looking for not the best, but like really, really good examples of things. And sometimes we're willing to
Right.
be like, well, I'll just wait a few more years until there's a better option that's been developed by some company. So like not everyone thinks like
Someone will
us.
come along.
Yeah, not everyone's thinking in that way. But yeah. For
The
me,
pepperoni though,
winner,
that's really good.
and this
Yeah.
is like pretty good because I had pretty medium expectations for this. Really none. I actually think that this might have the most use for me because I eat nachos so often. I think that might add a fun added dimension to my nachos that I don't have right now. I might
The
throw
bacon
these
bits
bacon
would
bits
be
into
delicious
like
on
popcorn,
nachos.
like with some maple syrup and bacon bits in
Ooh.
popcorn, and maybe a little bit of like smoky
Yes.
salt and pepper.
Dude, if you made that caramel corn with bacon bits, that'd
Ooh.
be really good.
Yeah. Okay. So there's some possibilities. Our brains are working here. Okay.
They'll get used. They'll get
Okay.
used and they'll get eaten, which is great.
Are we going to try to tackle this
How you
jerky?
feeling about the jerky?
There's so much, but like I also kind of feel like we just tried that, so maybe we should so that we can compare them to each other. Like while I don't
Sure.
know. Do you have stamina to taste this
Oh.
jerky?
I have perfect. Yeah, I've got stamina.
Okay.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Pretty
it
sure it's
is.
about jerky tasting.
That's what I think it was about. Yeah, that was the inspiration.
Cool.
Ugh.
So, what is your preferred order? And I'm gonna tell you right now. I hope buffalo dill is last because I'm very excited about that.
Okay, we'll put buffalo dill last. I'm so confused by that one. I already started eating the smoked black pepper, so that one.
Great. I felt like that should be first anyway.
Okay, let's
'Cause
just
that's like just
put that
basic jerky.
first. Maple bacon, I think I've had before, so maybe we could put that also up high, and it will compare
Sure,
to
we'll put it
the
second.
bacon bits. Then what else we got in here? Smoky
Smoky
Carolina
Carolina
barbecue.
barbecue.
Yeah, smoky Carolina
I
barbecue
think that should
next.
be next, and then
And we asked our friends
perfect
who are Carolina
pepperoni.
experts which Carolina this was, and when I told them that there was mustard in it, they were like, it sounded like South Carolina because they just didn't know. They'd never tried the the mustard situation. So I don't know if there are any North Carolinians out there who've had a mustard barbecue. Please speak up. Let us know. Add your voice to the tally here.
All right.
Perfect pepperoni next.
Yeah,
And
then
buffalo dill. And then are we... Oh, you don't... We can... I guess we could save the special one for when we try the other special one. I'll save the sesame gochujang. Or should I just try it in comparison?
Well, I don't have sesame gochujang.
I know.
Yeah, you can just try it. Should I try the cherry chipotle? Let's do it, and then let's
Okay, we'll retry
be sad that we can't try it.
together. Okay. We could always retry it together, like if you keep yours open. And then you could
Sure,
also
well, I
see
wouldn't
how long
mind
it lasts.
retrying it, but I'm not gonna be getting the sesame gochujang, I don't think, unless when you try it, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't be too excited.
And
about
it feels
it.
a little
Amazing.
dicey. I'm gonna be excited if I'm excited. It just seems dicey because you're not into spicy, you know?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to open my smoked black pepper because I haven't had that one yet.
And I'm gonna re-smell it. This just smells so freaking good in my opinion. This is just like a classic jerky to me.
Yeah.
Smoked black pepper smells
Yeah.
so good. There's a reason that I couldn't stop eating them. They're like these weird little like they're not all they all look different. This is like one jerky jumble here. They're chewy and like they require your attention to eat them, otherwise you're gonna be like choking on them. It's not like tearing
Do I want
it.
maybe a little more pepper?
I was just saying they're a little sweeter than I
maybe
remember.
want more pepper. Yeah.
Is there sweetness in here?
I thought maybe I wanted more salt, but I don't think I want more salt. I think I want more pepper.
I think maybe a little more pepper. Although I do get some pepper. There's
like
nothing
a little,
sweet.
but I really like pepper, so.
I do too. I think it's pretty good. Is it better than a... I mean, there's so many non-vegan jerkies. So to say, is it better than like the best smoked black pepper jerky you're going to find in the non-vegan world? No. No. There's just way more examples, way more options. And it's been done for a lot longer.
I don't think I would get this one because I found it mildly unexciting.
I'm trying it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like I'll eat it and that'll be fine, but I don't think I'm buying it again.
It does say just a hint of sweetness, but I'm not seeing anything sweet in this ingredient list. Where is that coming from? I would probably buy this again because I just don't know if there's a better vegan jerky. Like when I want jerky, this is a great option to hit that kind of like, it reminds me of what I used to eat. And I used to love jerky. I wasn't like a jerky connoisseur or anything, but.
So, not to be a creeper, but I just ate a bag of jerky earlier from the Unisoy. And teriyaki is my favorite flavor of theirs because I do like salty sweet. But black pepper is the one I get second, and it is really good. It's really peppery. I get it second because it's a little spicy with how much pepper it has, which is how I like my pepper things. You should try them, or maybe I'll send you a packet because I just bought some more.
Send me free jerky.
The biggest bummer for me is obviously like Clint doesn't like Unisoy. He thinks it tastes like dog food, which to be fair, I think a lot of meat eaters, I would say the same about the Louisville. I think they have a lot of the similarity. There's just something about vegan jerky that hasn't quite made it to regular jerky. And then obviously I'm really excited that this is gluten-free because I can try it with Dave versus the Unisoy, which he cannot eat.
Fair.
So
okay. I just finally looked over.
Food if I can, to be honest.
Yeah, that's more fun. Also, if it's not good, then you can make the other people eat it. Okay.
Sure, like that nasty coconut jerky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should show that.
The other bag I bought of that was a different flavor, and he said it was much better than the other one.
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
Oh.
I wish I hadn't gave it to you.
Yeah, you've got to try them all for yourself. Just give him an unopened bag.
Yeah.
So this is the maple bacon we're opening now, right?
Cool.
I just noticed, like,
Yes.
I finally looked over to my screen and I could see that, like, I'm cut off, like, here. So hopefully the words and stuff I've been showing
Oh,
are good, but I'll need to adjust that. Like, oh, yeah, you could just see, like, the bottom of my neck. Poop, and down. Okay, maple bacon, we're going in. It says, high quality maple syrup with tender smoky morsels for a taste so real you won't believe your mouth. Holy that's like a whole
look at this
intestine.
enormous piece of jerky. This really looks like a poop on my screen, I gotta say. That is a
Appetizing.
monster piece of jerky. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
something
tear off a
about the
little
maple.
chunk 'cause
Yeah,
it'll
I
make that
agree.
much.
Mine are pretty, like the maple bacon are much larger chunks.
This smells exactly like the bacon bits, and I think it's probably gonna taste similar.
It's probably like the extra little bits they have from making this. I like this
Yeah,
better
probably.
than the other one.
Oh, the smoked pepper or the
No, I
pepper.
meant than the bacon bits.
And the bits.
Yeah.
It tastes the same.
I'm gonna get so sick from comparing
Try
these. Try more.
I like that I was like, I'm gonna tear off a little bit, and I just grabbed the rest of it, and I'm like, ooh. Thank God I tore off that little bit.
They do smell kind of identical, so you might be right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's something about the texture, like affecting the density.
And you know what? I like these. Just like I like the bits. Don't think they're bacony, but they are sweet and smoky. And that's delicious. And I like that, unlike the bits, I can just eat these and not have to have weird handfuls of bits.
I feel like these are slightly saltier. I might be insane.
I think you are, Tammy.
Maybe it's because, like, if you look at these, there's like all these fibers. There's no way you're gonna be able to see this on screen, but there's all these. Oh, ooh, wait. There's like all these different fibers inside. Like it's really dense, and I feel like all of that looks flavored. Like if I tear it open, like I feel like all that stuff is flavored. I don't know why. They're just like soy
Yeah,
curls
it's not
or
just on
something.
the outside. That one was delicious. Would buy again.
The maple bacon is pretty good.
I really like the maple bacon. I still don't think it tastes like bacon to me. Maybe like I'm used to really white trash bacon and like really fancy bacon is what it tastes like or something, but
White trash bacon.
that's just where I'm coming from.
We're
I don't
tasting
know.
on behalf of the
You can have,
everyman.
like thick slabs. Okay, well then, yeah, I don't think it tastes like bacon. It does taste like delicious crack. I do really like it.
I just want them to throw some black pepper on top of this. Like, why not maple bacon black pepper? And some smoke. Like, throw it all
I
together.
just want more pepper on the pepper. That's what I want.
I can't decide which one I like better. I still tried that smoked black pepper. I still like it, so.
I find it meh.
Yeah, yep, okay. I could angle this downward, I guess. There's a crazy idea. You could see more of me.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Being a human.
Look at you with your learning.
Every stream gets better and better. And if I move to a place where I have better internet, oh, just imagine the possibilities. No
Untitled
lag.
Goose Game.
Untitled Goose
Heyo.
Game! Yeah.
All right, Smoky Carolina barbecue.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm stealing myself now to eat more turkey. Like, you can make it through.
You can do it. We
it's
only have 3 more after this.
You only have 3 more. I have 4 more after this.
Ooh, this one's like goopy.
It is like, yeah, this one. Okay,
Oh, that
so this is-
smells so good though, like honey mustard.
it smells exactly like honey mustard. You nailed it.
And it tastes like honey mustard.
Yeah, this one you really can't get anything useful by looking at that, but is definitely like stickier. Like this is, you don't want to eat this while you're gaming. Let's put it that way. Because if you do, your keyboard's going to be a hot mess.
Ooh, it's got some kick at the end too.
This is
I like
extremely
this one
flavorful.
a lot.
This is not my favorite like flavor profile personally, but it is extremely flavorful. And if you like honey mustard, this is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is so good. And I don't feel like I've eaten anything like this.
No.
Like, can they make them fatter and I can pretend like they're chicken wings?
This is a
That's
really
what I
good one.
want. That's delicious.
It's worth the sticky fingers for sure. I wish that the smoked black pepper and the maple bacon had this intensity of flavor. It says,
It feels like more peppery than the black pepper.
yeah, it does. Maybe the way that they added the flavor onto this, like that sticky method. Yeah, that's really good. There's apple cider vinegar that's pretty high up on the list, I'm noticing here, of ingredients. I don't know that the others have that. I'm just looking. They don't. I think that apple cider vinegar is doing something pretty good for this. That acidity that's adding. Nice. That one is a surprise because I would not have just picked this up off the shelf.
To be disappointed.
I mean, again, I'm not going to repurchase this because I don't really love that barbecue-iness, but it's good for the flavor.
I found it extremely delicious.
Perfect
And also a
pepperoni.
little picante. I really feel like this is going to taste a lot like the pepperoni, but it's...
Probably. I hope
I
so.
want to be...
I hope so.
You know what? That smoky Carolina barbecue made
I
me
need
really
to
excited for
palate
buffalo
cleanse.
dill. I don't know why. They're like the same vibes to me.
The
It
buffalo dill is a
smells
really interesting
just like
flavor.
everybody.
It smells just like the bits.
I really like dill. I don't necessarily love buffalo sauce. They really need
Could they just do
get
bill?
like a handle on their jerky sizes because some of these are just gargantuan. Like, did it not cut these properly? Is that what happened?
I feel like the pepperoni bits smell so good to me. Like, but I don't get the same
pepperoni.
delight from sniffing this one. Again, I could be insane.
It might be because we've just had so much faux meat at this point.
I also don't generally feel that
Bodies are
god.
like, please no.
Yeah, like when I eat textured soy protein, like I usually avoid it. That's probably an important side note is like I generally don't like, my body doesn't like textured soy protein. I'm probably going to regret this tasting later. But for, I don't usually eat like a whole bunch of jerky. I just avoid it at restaurants and stuff. I'd rather just eat tofu, like to be perfectly honest, like cubes. Tamari. I'm comparing the ingredients. Olive oil, beet juice. The order of ingredients is nope, not identical. It's not identical. Olive oil, beet juice, spices, natural smoke flavor, sugar. So the spices come right after the beet juice. This one, olive oil, beet juice, natural smoke flavor, mustard seed, sugar, spices are last. Which I think I might be liking those spices that are in the pepperoni bits.
Well, sure, that's what makes it pepperoni.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was saying they smell different to me. But not a lot different. Here's a very reasonable sized piece of jerky.
Have you not found a gargantuan one yet?
Okay, I'm just going to say it. Underwhelmed. What are your thoughts?
I got distracted reading a text.
Stay focused, girl.
Yeah, man. It's like half the flavor of the bits. It's not bad. It's pepperoni, but it's not great.
It just tastes
This to me is like
it's kind of like if they had told me
pepperoni version
this,
of the pepper.
I was just going to say if they called this smoked black pepper, I would believe them. And I think this is maybe more peppery than the smoked black pepper.
Yeah.
I'm
I
only
agree with that
disappointed because
assessment.
it's called pepperoni. Like, if they called this smoked black pepper, I think this would be my standard that I would purchase. But because they're calling it pepperoni, I'm like a little disappointed.
And it's just really confusing because their pepperoni bits were so good.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make one product that's so baller and the other one like?
I'm gonna have
Are
to
these
come
just
back to
pepperoni
this.
bits? Oh yeah, okay. I'm pretty disappointed by that one. I don't think I'd buy it again.
I'm gonna revisit.
Especially after the smoky Carolina barbecue.
That one was really good. I mean, in terms of like it was what they advertised, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come back another day and retry, like when my palate is totally fresh, retry the pepperoni bits, and that smoked black pepper, and see how I feel. Not on stream because I don't have that kind of patience, but
It's
I will.
unnecessary.
Yeah, it'd be a little repetitive.
All right. Oh man, you can really see the dill in this buffalo dill. They're
Can
not
you?
sticking around.
They're not
Yeah,
doing
can you see all
around.
those little green bits?
No, but I believe that they're there.
No, bummer. Yeah, look at your dill. Do you not have little bits of dill in yours? Yeah, yours is just pixelated to me. I see the issue.
Maybe on the stream. The stream, it's sometimes clear.
I'm
I can see the dill.
I'm really excited about this one.
I'm also starting to get a little sick of eating
Only because
jerky.
I really love dill.
It's a lot of jerky for my
pretty
diet.
ready to be done.
Ooh, but smell
And to
that.
be fair, I really love jerky.
Smell
so I'm
that.
kind of surprised by this.
Smell it.
I'm trying. This one's by far the most difficult to get into.
Dill for no, that
Its
didn't
little
work.
pull tab didn't. It's probably jammed.
I have to
with
say,
dill.
it's a nice color. It's like bright,
Ooh,
like buffalo chicken.
smells so dill. Look at all that dill. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Ew.
What is the flavor?
That's
It's not
buffalo
dill.
sauce, which I'm gonna be really honest.
Oh, yeah, I don't like buffalo sauce either. It's great. It really captures that buffalo sauce flavor. If you like it,
This
that's what this is.
this is buffalo dill. The dill is excellent. They need to get rid of that buffalo sauce.
Just make a
It
dill.
always reminds me a little bit of vomit.
Oh yeah, that's
That
what.
is what buffalo sauce tastes like to me.
Okay, what is buffalo sauce actually? It's like very vinegary and spicy, obviously.
Yeah.
Cayenne and distilled
Aged
vinegar.
cayenne, red peppers.
Carrot
vinegar.
juice. Gross. Vegan butter. I'm not a
Ooh,
fan.
that's spicy too.
It's got spiciness.
No, I don't like it, but I think they did really well. I'll say that.
If someone is a buffalo dill fan, I would say give these a try for sure. But
Yeah.
I don't like, apparently, I don't really like buffalo dill. Who knew? I'm looking at their ingredients
Yeah,
list, and
I'd
it's by
say-
far the most complex of all of them we've tried so far.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So they were being ambitious with this one. I think they succeeded,
You know,
but it's not a flavor
yeah,
I
to their
like.
credit, that's definitely spot on. But yeah, no. Unlike the smoky Carolina barbecue, this is the only one I'm not buying because I just don't like the flavor. But I think they nailed it. I think it's got a lot of flavor. Just nasty.
Okay. You're gonna try that cherry
Oh my
chipotle?
God, last one.
I'm gonna go off brand and try the chipotle from Noble Jerky. How's that? That is adorable.
Ooh, that's smart. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with an
Plus,
off
it's got
brand.
this hairy leg on the back, which I really like. They did not shave this winter, and it's amazing.
Gross. But also you do you.
Hey, I don't shave.
Oh, I don't either.
I shave my
Most-
armpits like twice a year.
Oh, really? Well, okay. For the
Yeah.
audience, though, we've both had laser, right? Wait, did you have laser on your armpits?
I've only had laser on my only once. I'm not quite a
Oh.
bushy growth, but I still have a decent amount of hair growth.
Yeah, we come from hairy stock for sure. And we're
Yeah.
both dirty hippies. So, I want to smell it and be smelling the same thing as
Not
you, but
that
it's not.
dirty.
Me? You.
It's very sweet.
Whew, this is Chipotle-y. I'm not a big Chipotle fan. I should probably put that out there. Are you getting
I'm very
cherry?
Chipotle neutral. Yes, I'm definitely getting the sweet of the cherry.
Okay. Because the cherry part was what I was most excited about.
Okay.
This one is just straight up Chipotle. It's Noble Jerky. I just saw it. Also soy
Cherry
protein.
syrup is the third ingredient.
That's really exciting. Whoa. Okay, these are much smaller like chunks. Just to like do a brand comparison. They're much thinner. They're not as like springy as the... How is that? Oh my god.
So weird.
This tastes a little bit like a black bean burger.
Oh, interesting.
It's the kind of jerky that's really hard and dense. Like, eh. I'm not going to be able to tear it out with my teeth. I'm just going to be
This one
chewing
is
on
like
it.
softer than the others. It's softer and it's like a little moist. This tastes like meat chunks. Or by tastes like, I mean feels like. It's sweet from the cherry. I would never try it and be like, cherry. But it's sweet and fruity. And I don't really pick up a lot of Chipotle. Like, there's something a little smoky in the background, and I think that's the Chipotle. I think you're gonna like it. But it's definitely sweet savory.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna stop eating jerky before I die.
Vomit.
Yeah, that's the one that I
I
politely didn't say.
I impolitely said it for you. I would buy more of this flavor. I really thought it was going to be gross. I don't know why I thought it was going to be gross. I mean, I would buy more of this brand,
'Cause
not
you
this
don't like
flavor.
Chipotle? Mm.
I don't know. I just have low expectations of jerkies, I guess. This is from made in...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where is this made?
I've had some real stinker jerkies over the year.
Product of Taiwan. Oh, it's a Taiwanese product. Okay. Actually, when I was in Taiwan and for a work trip just for 10 days, and I went to a vegan store there. They have a lot of great vegan products in Taiwan. I was kind of impressed. I just don't think about Taiwan and foods that they make in Taiwan that much. But yeah, they have a lot of good options. What I like about this one is this is that like jerky you're going to need to chew on for a long time. It's like a totally different texture. So if you don't like how soft Louisville jerky is, it's sort of like, it's a pretty soft jerky, right? It's not super stringy. Like it's a little stringy, but it's not like this is the stringy, dense, really dry jerky type.
It reminds me of like those sausage sticks, you know? Like I don't think I ate a lot of actual meat sausage sticks, but like the texture I imagine them to be.
No, I don't think they're that
Louisville.
soft.
I
Those
think they're that soft.
really, I hated those meat sticks. Like I felt like they had really kind of gross texture. They're like
I didn't eat a lot, to be fair, so
yeah.
I might just not.
Okay, so I definitely want to order more of this brand. That's what I learned from that. It's pretty flavorful. I think part of that is like you're just chewing on this thing for freaking forever, so you're salivating a lot. But it's carrying that flavor for you. Surprised and delighted with that. It's made in Taiwan, though, so you have to consider that this is shipping all the way from Taiwan, as opposed to something like this, which is shipping from Kentucky. So if you're in the US, that's something to keep in mind. But who knows about the standards of how they're making it and all that stuff. By which I mean like how much they're paying their employees compared to minimum wage and things like that.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
The Unisoy is also a product of Taiwan.
Oh, really?
But it's made in an LA plant from ingredients sourced from the US, so I'm not quite sure
What does that mean
if
then?
they just have like a sister plant in the US, but the product is from Taiwan.
This definitely says imported and distributed by Urbani Foods in BC, Canada. So
Yeah.
it's from
My guess is it's
Taiwan.
like Booch Brewery,
Oh, you're thinking they have like a
where
sister
like they
plant?
have a facility here and in Korea, you know.
Okay, so I have one more to taste, which is the sesame gochujang. I definitely get the sesame from first
Let it
sniff.
be subpar.
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't want me to like it. I definitely get the
I don't want to
sesame.
have to buy it.
I'm not a gochujang expert. I don't even know if I've had like a straight up gochujang. I've had a miso gochujang, which was delicious. Um, it's moist like the Carolina
Mm,
barbecue. Mostly,
I get
wait,
the suspense on
sorry. I mean, the first thing you get is the sesame. I was saying I didn't get the gochujang, but the gochujang is like a slow build. So like as I kept eating it, I was like,
this.
"Oh, there's the gochujang." Gochujang is kind of sweet, not like a maple syrup sweet, just like a what does this have in it? Brown rice. It's got okay, so the textured soy, of course, water, tapioca syrup, which is providing some sweetness, I think. Is it? Tapioca syrup? I would think so. Brown rice,
I would
red
think
pepper
so.
powder. I'm not a big red pepper fan, but I'm guessing they're talking about like the Korean style red peppers as opposed to like a bell pepper or something.
Mm.
And then we've got salt, alcohol to preserve the freshness, soybean, garlic, onion, tamari, sesame oil, brown sugar, rice wine vinegar. It's complex. It's not like I feel like a lot of their flavors are kind of
How
like
spicy.
less spicy than the Hella Hot Puffs. More spicy than
Okay,
the
well, I
Hella
shouldn't
Hot
say
Pigs.
much.
On a scale of Hella Hot pig outs to takeouts, it's closer, it's more like over here, you know? Mer, mer. We're like 75% of the way.
Okay.
It's a slow build
Okay.
and it's building. It is building, but like, so I don't think I could eat this whole bag. Not that I would eat this whole bag like immediately anyway, just because it's jerky, but like, I wouldn't say like, oh, you have to go out and buy this one. But if you're a sesame gochujang
Sure.
fan, it's good. And the heat is still building for me on this one, just to know.
All right. That's a nope for me.
It's not, I think for you, I would not
That's a
recommend.
no.
I would not recommend for you based on spice level. Um,
Sure.
but it's good and it seems like I wonder if they're using a new like technique for coating. Like maybe the Carolina barbecue
Yeah,
is a
I
different.
like the sauciness of the Carolina barbecue. I think is kind of interesting. Like it's weird for jerky. Okay, I'll agree that that's an unusual thing for jerky, but for like delicious food, I like it to be a little saucy.
Yeah, fair. Okay, well, that was a lot of jerky. A lot
So
of
much
puffs.
food.
I'm really full
I
having eaten all of
feel
that.
not great.
Yeah, I felt better in my life.
I feel like I need to eat some broccoli. Is honestly like how I feel.
Like a steamed broccoli, lightly salted.
Yeah.
Whew.
And I
Yeah.
love jerky, okay? Like I'll eat a pack by as a meal sometimes.
I don't
But
I don't know how much we ate. It
that was
was
a lot of flavors.
that's the thing is like my brain is overloaded on flavors right now and I feel like I need to go back and retaste some of them now that I have a sense of like the spread of flavors that exist, but I don't want to. So I'll probably do that tomorrow and
Yeah.
regret my life a second time tomorrow. But that
I bet we
was
probably had like a serving between the jerkies we tried.
a serving.
There's like 3 servings in a bag.
I think we had 3 servings. I think we had the equivalent of eating a whole bag of jerky.
We did not eat an entire bag. That's crazy.
We had like 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of jerky of each kind. How many kinds are there?
No,
1,
okay,
2.
you ate more jerky than I did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I had 1 piece
5,
and 1
6
piece of the others.
plus this other weird jerky. I had 7 different jerkies, so I had somewhere between. I definitely had more than 1 piece of each type. I had between probably 10 and 20 pieces of jerky. 15 pieces of jerky. Maybe that's 2 servings. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus the pepperoni bits. Plus we tasted those puffs. And
Now the takeouts are feeling like filthy. Oh god, I'm just so overwhelmed with food blur.
yeah, don't eat those. Plus I've got that entire basket of food that I need to taste now. I know I'm tired. Who knew that tasting jerky could be so exhausting?
This is gonna be a long one, a long stream.
Is it? Yeah, because I'll fall asleep before before I turn it off. I'll be like, jerky coma.
It's good to know for our food tasting in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 jerkies, 3 toppings, and 4 takeouts is too much for one sitting.
We were ambitious for sure. Okay, well, that was a lot of jerky, and we had some interesting packages and Christmas stuff that came out, like Christmas food. So there was a lot that happened in that. I'm gonna go and probably lay on the couch and watch some Netflix or something. Are you watching anything right now?
Yeah, man. What am I watching? Oh, you know what? I'm watching King of the Hill on Hulu, which is interesting. It's obviously satire, right? And I appreciate the humor, but also, like, I'm not a huge hick, I guess, so sometimes it's not. But you know what? Overall, I really like the show. It's just been a while since I've seen it.
It's been a really long time since I've seen that. I always felt sort of lukewarm towards it, but I like the guy that mutters a lot. What's his name? Dale?
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. Yeah, Boomhauer. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's great.
Trying to understand him is entertaining.
They had this episode where he was explaining a story, and everyone mumbled like he did, and he sounded normal, and I was like, that is really smart of them. That, like, to him, he sounds like he's talking normal, and everyone else sounds ridiculous.
That's pretty funny. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna watch some great British baking show, or maybe The Mandalorian. Have you watched that one? Have you started watching that yet?
Yeah.
You did? Did you watch all of it?
I finished season 2.
Oh, you did? Okay, so now you're ahead of me. I think, right? Season 2 just came out. Just. Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
We watched it as it went, so.
Oh, they've finished it now, right?
Yeah.
You just said you
let's
finished
drop
season 2.
Some spoilers. No,
No, we're not going to do that, especially because I haven't seen it yet. All right, cool. Well, I guess we're done then. Thanks for tasting a whole bunch of food with me. That was really fun. I feel like we should do it again. And I don't know, maybe if you've got some well, we should do some chocolate or something because I have all that Whelpdale chocolate. I feel like I should taste it. But you don't have it, and I can't get it to you until I move up there. So, yeah.
House first, chocolate second.
All right. Cool. No, we're not going to do that.
Okay. Well, it was good talking to you.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
All by myself. Bye, guys.